carefree with a lazy eye that don't bother her none. She's the kind of woman that gets the job done. Oh yeah, they call her the watcher, crazy. The God-fearing cowgirl who ain't lazy. She rides like the wind, ain't nothing she can't handle, with a heart of gold and a spirit you can't wrangle. No, no, watch out for the watcher, crazy. She'll knock you out with a punch that's crazy. Don't mess with this cowgirl, you bound to lose. She's the toughest gal around, truly singing the blues.
Well, I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday fun day. Avery, I hope you made it back. Just FYI, I will be changing my name back very, very shortly. Hey, Catfish, Dawn, Raditha, Joy, it's great to see you all. Thank you so much for being here on such short notice. I just wanted to send out an emergency call. I think we have one flying over the cuckoo's nest, over the cuckoo's nest, over the cuckoo's nest. And I need everybody to be on their toes today. Everybody. Because today, it's not just Psycho Shelly Sunday. It is just going to be Psycho Sunday. Going to have to edit that because they're all out in full force today. So, this is just a warning. This is just a warning. Be careful. Take an extra straitjacket or two when you run out into these YouTube streets. It's a dangerous place. It's sad. It's pitiful. It's the destruction of community. Oh, y'all, what in the hell is going on today? I woke up this morning feeling refreshed and renewed. And I'll be damned. I'll be damned if somebody didn't send me some stuff. And oh Lord have mercy. Y'all, I've been just trying to multitask, right? And I have to admit that I'm actually kind of tickled at the moment. So I'm just gonna tell y'all, be on the lookout, okay? Be on the lookout. Hey Candace, you just really blew my mind, Candace. I can't even lie. Like I read that literally like 5 minutes ago, and holy cow. That's what holy cow. Like hang on. Let me express this the best way I know how to. Real quick. When I say holy cow, holy cow, that was some fire. I can't believe it. I mean, shit's really getting real, ain't it? Damn. Lord have mercy. So yeah, anyways, so I went out for my morning walk along the YouTube streets, and I found something pretty funny. And so I want to say thank you to Chalet for keeping the laughs coming. I think it's hilarious. Here's the first one. Just entertainment. You know what it feels like when it happens to you? Well, that's what other people feel when it happens to them. And there's a lot of people running around on here that act like it won't ever happen to them.
You'll make sure it does.
No, that's where you're wrong. Because I could share what was done last night. You might want to let your people know that they can't see who likes their videos. See, I pay attention to things, Shelly. You're not innocent, ma'am. You're not innocent. I know you like to play that way, but you're just not. But I do, number one, I do not have black hair that quite looks like that. I do like the fact that it looks like you put on some blue eyeshadow or something on it. And blue does accentuate my nice, pretty blue eyes. But the moo is actually the wrong color. If you could do a coral color next time, I think it would really make my eyes pop more. And my hair is more of like a brown, you know? And so I think if you accentuate those things, you'll make me look a lot more frumpy. And that one might be a little bit more funny. Now, if you want me to put more of your business out there, I can. You know, if you want me to leave you alone, then maybe you should do the same. Because again, you keep poking and poking and poking. And when I do finally hit my limit and I unleash on your ass, you're going to be crying again. Maybe you should take the time to be more concerned about the things in your personal life that need work than what I say on YouTube. If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's that simple, right? But you're no fucking moral police, that's for sure.
You didn't involve it.
Innocent people that you involved? Well, yeah, to a point. I didn't think, honestly, when I sent what I sent, I didn't pay attention. But it was something that I had sent to those people. It wasn't like they responded to it or they sent it to me. But it was put up there in order to drag them in to a situation that has nothing to do with them. Kind of like you bringing up my grandkids.
Be disturbed. She needs to learn. You're going to go out and it's just not little chalets singing shit.
And then this one says,
mouth on her lives. I mean, this woman has been going on for months and months about Belle and me and Lacey, and then it went to other people. And again, hypocrisy at its finest, right? Good for me, but not for me.
I've never put any rules on anybody and demanded they follow them. I've said what my boundaries are and what I will accept and what I won't. Hey, but I'm glad that you see eye to eye. Well, at least one eye. I'm not sure what we were both confessing here, but you sound like you really want to be friends with Leanne. And you look at least one eye to one eye with her. So be friends with her. Just go over there and rub up to her and, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. But don't be crying and playing the victim. Do not be crying and playing the victim when it comes back to slap you in your face. Hey, Classy Colt. Oh, Christine, she is. She's a Looney Tune. She is a real Looney Tune. And she don't mind continuing to stir that shit. Stir that shit. And it's like, Mountain Girl, nothing really. Me being a little funny and then just showing where, Shelley's got clips of some of my show yesterday that, mind you, she doesn't watch. She doesn't watch. Hey, girl, Ryan. But she damn sure will take clips of stuff and play it that way, which is fine. I don't mind. You know, she's free to do that. If she chooses. Doesn't bother me. I mean, she's just really showing her psycho. And I have, again, put out warning. Poke, poke, poke all you want. But when that shit slaps you in your face and I say something really nasty to you, you'll get the hint. See, I'll save that one. I'll save that one for a little later. And then y'all, and oh, my other thing, if y'all are just coming in that you missed, is me letting everybody know that there is emergency call out today that you need to carry an extra straitjacket or two when you're on the streets of YouTube's. That way, when you encounter these lunatics, you can just go ahead and wrap them up in a straitjacket. And then the paddy wagon will come get them in a little bit. Because Leanne's over there on Shithead Christine's. Yeah, I said it. Shithead Christine's up there doing the same thing that she did with Jim. That people go up and rant, talk shit. Girl, Ryan, I don't know. Maybe I really think there's two things that are happening here as far as Shelly's concerned. Well, three. Let me say that. There's three things. Number one, she's trying to push me to the point that I really react and get real nasty with her. Like, and do far worse than what's been done thus far. Because she thinks that that's the kind of person that I am. And maybe at one point, you know, I would have done that. Can't lie. Can't lie. Maybe at one point I would have. But from where I sit right now, that would just be giving her what she wants. So it is, Mountain Girl. It really is. I don't know, Buster. I did say that, you know, my hair is brown. And so I wish she would do, I wish she would do at least the correct color hair and the correct color muumuu. My muumuu, I only have one muumuu. And my muumuu is actually sleeveless, which is even more hideous. And it's a coral coat. It's a really pretty coral color. I got it when I was in Florida, actually. So, yeah. But she did put me some nice, pretty eyeshadows on, it looked like. So, I mean, I can't be mad about that. I don't even put on my own eyeshadows. Then you got Leanne over there trying to fucking spin some crazy ass narratives. And again, her slow ass with her word salads and everything else, and putting the blame on everybody else, and you know, all this shit. And it's funny. Like, it's insanely hilarious how these people cannot take accountability for shit. Again, I said it. You can't. And so with Chalet, I think that's the first thing. She wants me to snap, go off, you know, prove that she's right. Nah, because she ain't right. She ain't right, and she ain't right in the head either. And that leads me to the second point. I think that this is just my own personal opinion, my own personal belief here. I think that Chalet has a lot going on in her real life. And there might be a little drinking, maybe a little smoking or something that she uses to cope. And yeah, it is, Girl Ryan. It's definitely strategic to break people up and cause fights and all that. That's all any of this shit is. It's all any of it is. I mean, that's very few people come on here and do what they intended to do. Very few. Yep, drink, smoke, smoke. And all the while you got her peoples going live last night. You know, I mean, look, it's a public YouTube page. Again, let them know they can't see who likes anything on YouTube. You might need to really lace them up. Because I know that they were going to ask you about it, Shelly. So I don't know what you got going on there with that. But hey, if that's the phone number, if that's a phone number on the community post, they might want to take that phone number off of there. I'm just saying. If it's a phone number. I don't know if it is or not, but if it is, might want to take it down. You know, because you cannot sit there and do shit and think you're hiding from people doing it. It's not going to come back and bite you on the ass. And then blame somebody else, because that's exactly what you do, right? Oh, it had to be because somebody doxed them, not because they put it on their own community page or in their own fucking video. Really? Yes, Buster, I agree. That same thing. Same thing. And like all the shit that she's talking about fucking Crystal Land too. Look, I know Crystal Land's done some fucked up shit. I get it. I understand. Totally get it. But the way that she twists things and tries to make it seem like she was the martyr and everything. Oh, gag me with a purple smurf. Like, bleh, you know? It's crazy talk. Crazy talk. And then she's talking about the Thanksgiving morning when she called me with Jim and said me and Jim were laughing and joking on the phone. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. You told him you could get in touch with me. If he couldn't get in touch with me and I responded to you, why would you believe him? Right? I didn't say that was your idea. I said that you helped perpetuate it. You helped facilitate it. That's what I said. But, you know, she's got something missing between both ears, so I don't expect her to comprehend. It's just not possible, you know. And I think that's kind of, and then she started talking about how I started screaming in the phone. You're fucking right. You're fucking right. You have somebody call you on Thanksgiving morning and say some shit like that through someone that's supposed to be your friend. And that's where you stopped being friends with me. And that's where I made the determination that at that point, I could have been cool with going our separate ways. But then remember the whole situation with Belle and Stoney. Remember how I went on Homegrown's panel and talked about nobody says anything about certain things being wrong? Because that's when Jim started going around on YouTube panels talking about me diddling my son, allegedly. I'm still ready for him to play that interview. I cannot wait. And no, I'm not scared of it. Hey, Phil, good to see you. I'm not scared of that interview. It's not true. I know it's not true. I'm just waiting for him to shovel out that one last pile of dirt. That's right, Beth. A true friend would have not done that to me. Exactly. Christine is not going to find a way to take me down. What Christine is going to do is she's going to find herself in a mess. That's what she's going to do. So, and yes, Leanne is the one that told me who Texas Granny was. Period. So, and she sat there and admitted that she looks people up. She can say that she has a business and she doesn't pay for it, whatever. She's protecting her husband's business. That's what she's doing. I'm not the one that started some big ass Facebook group to start harassing families of missing people. I didn't do that, Leanne. But you wanted so bad to be the first. As a matter of fact, hang on just a second. I'm going to refresh everybody's memory with a little bit of something. Chats.
Oh, for fuck.
Created chaos. Like, okay. So there's a lot of it, y'all. I went back through, and Crystal Ann, I've watched a couple of your shows today. I was up till 5:00 this fucking morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this stuff really does, like, I get fixated on, like, trying to wrap my brain around what's happening.
Right.
You know?
Figure it out. And
Yeah.
you're going to.
Because-
Here's the thing. And you already figured it out. What you said from what was happening with him saying creative,
Yeah.
what Jim said, that is what they do for money grabs.
Yeah, okay.
So money grabs is, I'm going to come up and fight with Crystal right now. There's going to be so many people over there. They're going to watch. There's going to be people giving money. And that's what a money grab is. Because they do.
So that's why, I guess that's why he gets pissed off that I don't participate.
Yeah.
Jim's a little backwards though. We should use a different example because he's very slow at money grabs. He's stupid.
All righty. Thank you, TT. Rudolph? I guess I don't get it. But anyways, hey Barb. So that right there was like the epitome of, I was clueless. What the hell? Oh, okay. I will, TT. I think I did. And yes. Do you mind if I play it? Because I play it. I'm pretty sure. I can get it pulled up real quick. Thank you, Rhonda Hauser. I appreciate that. Buster, there, she just dropped some nuggets on her community page, and then and I picked up what she's putting down, and then it's not something that I'm at liberty to discuss. I'll just put it that way. It's not something, it's not my story. It's not anything having to do with me. So I'm not going to go there. Sorry. Okay. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, yeah. I did. I'm sure we'll be hearing about it real soon. Ah. And this is this morning's happy Sunday rant from our girl Titi.
Well, it is a fantastic morning, everyone. Happy Sunday to you all. I am currently on my way to the MS Walk. It's going to take me about, 35, 40 minutes to get there. I am proud to say that I made my $1,000 goal. Actually, my goal was $750, and I broke my goal, so I made it bigger. Now I must welcome my newest member, Mr. MRH, to my channel. Now, just so he doesn't think I'm totally crazy, Mr. MRH, this is what I look like. And thank God CapCut has a little smoothing feature that gets rid of some of those wrinkles. And yes, to whom it may concern, I have long hair and my face does not look like a man's. My hair just happens to be in a ponytail, okay? But what I want to talk about today is some of this shit going on around here. You don't have to like everybody, but when you outright spread false narratives about people, knowing how many freaking crazy people there are around here, that is one hell of a lot different than showing people what comes out of people's own mouths in their behavior. See, when you can see them and see the things they say and do, then you can make your own judgment about what type of person that is. But when you got people spreading unfounded, false narratives of the worst kind that can be said about someone, you are the most disgusting. You know, you might think all this shit that you're spewing out of your mouth only is seen by a small group of people. You know how many people are on fucking YouTube? You know how many crazy people there are on YouTube? No, there are people that actually go around this country. They try to find people that do the things that you are accusing my friends of. People will actually hunt down and hurt seriously, if not kill, based on the things you are saying about them. So these slanderous things that you are doing may just have repercussions that you don't even know might be coming. And if you don't think you have some responsibility for that, you are sadly mistaken. Remember, it's all on tape. And all you that sit there and propagate those rumors, you are just as guilty. Those of you who sit there and say, they're just being funny. I don't believe everything they say. You obviously have a warped sense of what funny is. The vile, disgusting things you are saying about my friends, MRE and Watch Crazy, that's just not okay in my book. Now, letting go of that anger is going to help me do a fantastic walk. Now, some of you might get this and some of you might not. Go find yourself that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the original one, and listen to Rudolph when they put that black thing on his nose trying to cover up the light. Because I always got to throw in my little analogy, and that's that. Well, I hope y'all have a great day, and please stop putting people's lives in danger on YouTube.
Right on. I couldn't agree with that more. I could not agree with that more. Yeah, Beth, I'll be 49 August the 2nd. I just love those videos, TT. I really, really do. And it's so funny because I have come across that filter before and I've wanted to use it so bad, but I just can't because I feel like that I would be impersonating you and I wouldn't do as great a job. Oh, that's cool, Beth. Yes. Hey there, Jolene. Good to see you. Are you still on vacation? Or are you home? Did you win big bucks? I saw that Cluckers hit a jackpot. I need to hit a jackpot. I'm gonna have to take my ass to the casino. We got a casino like 2 hours from here. I'm gonna have to do that one day. Hey, that'll work. I can sure do that. Because I don't mind. It is quite ridiculous. Oh, cool. We'll give her a big hug from me. Tell her I said, hola. Hey, free side, the best side. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why people don't seem to understand that yeah, sometimes people do get pushed over the limit. And when somebody is telling you, like, look, just stop. I'll stop, just stop. And they don't, oh yeah, back to my list of things. So what's wrong with the girl is uh she's got a lot going on in her personal life, maybe. I will. Well, and I think I know the analogy. Mm-hmm. And so, or, she needs to get some help, some psychological help. Yep, because the way that she obsesses about people, it's not healthy. It's just not healthy. And I'm not really sure if she hasn't figured this out or not, but people like who they like. And when you start doing stuff like that just to keep poking and poking and poking, people see it for what it is. You're not winning anybody over. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just nuts. So I will be setting up a storefront after this on my community page. Hey, Cluckers. I will be issuing out 2 free straight jackets a person. Please make sure that you keep those along with some Narcan, because we got some people out here smoking some crazy dope or something. And whenever you see that behavior, just go ahead and slap a straight jacket on them, give them a dose of Narcan, and the paddy wagon will be around to collect them. They make their trips around the neighborhood, usually about 3 times a day, something like that. So if you're not sure how to properly place the straight jacket on a person, just let the staff know when you come to get yours, and they'll show you. They'll actually they'll put it on you first so you can feel what it feels like. And then after they put it on you, they'll let you put it on them. Wait, maybe I got that backwards. Maybe they'll let you put it on them first, and then once you're done with that, they'll put it on you so you can see how it feels. And if you're acting cuckoo when you walk up there to get yours, then just be aware that they might keep you. Okay. Damn, she won on a $2.25 bet. How much did she actually win? Was that like 27,000? I don't remember what the exact numbers were. I remember there was a lot of numbers. Yes, on YouTube you can find it. Easy directions in 30 seconds. Just hit your search bar, type in 2,700. Okay. Well, I'm cockeyed, so I don't see well anyway. Man, that sure. Hey, Stacy, it sure would have been nice if it had been 27,000, huh, or 21,000, or however much. But hey, 2,700 is good too. I could do a lot with $2,700. Like save you 15% on your car insurance. Yes, yes. Ruben, 110%. 110%. And I, the thing is like breaking points are different for everybody, right? And I get that. I fully understand that. The thing about me is I'm gonna tell you, just like I've been telling Chalet, back the fuck up off me. You know, I know she wants to test limits and push buttons, and that's cool. But like I said, when I've had enough, there will be no stop. Period. No stop. Right now, I'm just letting her know. Yeah. And I'm at this point, even what's happened, I'm willing to let go and just move on. It's happened. Can't fix it. Can't go back and do nothing about it. Already been done. And she makes it more difficult for herself because she is alienating herself by doing this. That's right, Ruben. But when warned, take heed that warning, or you don't get to cry about the outcome. Yeah, it's just look. I can tell you that. Take it easy, Georgia girl. I have a very, very high tolerance these days for a lot higher than I used to for bullshit. And yes, I can get crazy. I sure can. I've learned as I've gotten older that crazy ain't always the best way to jump out there. And I've made mistakes. I'm not saying that I haven't. I'm not saying that I'm innocent. Hey, Snooks. Exactly, crazy brat. And people, they keep trying to run a narrative now with old information, like really and truly as of late, there's not just been a whole lot like newly terrible that anybody's really done, except for JT. Thank you, Fumble. It's good to see you too. But JT and Mark the Pussycat, they're still doing, same old bullshit, right? Leanne is almost there. She's almost there. Because I have turned the other cheek for months. 4 months I've turned the other cheek. Other than that, no, I mean, I'm like, there's nothing. I've said it before, there's, and I may not have anything to do with people once I have forgiven them, or I may choose to. But even like with Shelly, let me just call her Shelly because it's not Shelly, it's Shelly. If she'll just stop, things will be fine. We can move on. Let it go. Keep poking. All right, I'm going to start poking back. You don't want that. I promise. You don't want that. So, Mike, I thought you were bringing the potato salad. And, ay. Crazy shit. And, you know, I just also want to say, oh, never mind. I'm not going to say that right now. I changed my mind. See, I think about stuff sometimes. I actually think about stuff before I say it. Drizzle, no, I haven't been yet. Tuesday is the day that the Texas Department of Criminal Justice is executing the only inmate that we have scheduled for execution for the rest of the year. And so I'm actually going to do a show tomorrow about the case. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to go there and see what it's, like do, see you later, crazy brat, and do like a outside a live stream of just like what's happening, when this is going on. Because there's no way I can get in to actually see. I did tell somebody, I was like, maybe I ought to start writing one of them and see if I can end up coming in as their witness representative. And they were like, what? And I'm like, I was just joking. But, and then of course there was another comment made, but we're not going to go into all that. Oh, the snot running out of her nose? No, girl, Ryan, stop it. I said, no, I ain't trying to marry nobody. Not like that. It's not like that. But no, you have to either be, I don't even know if they let media in. They might still let media in, but I know that they don't let you film it or anything like that. So that's kind of all out of the question, which I think it ought to be done publicly. Personally. But that's just me. I mean, I think but I also don't think that everybody on death row should be on death row. So when it comes to the whole, putting people to death for crimes that they've committed, I probably have a little bit different perspective than most people would expect. I'm definitely not against it. Definitely not against it. But I just think that there should be, I think there should be every precaution taken that we don't execute innocent people. And when I do my show tomorrow, we'll get into that a little bit more and why I feel that way. Because Texas actually has a roster of everybody that's been on death row and like if they're still there, if they were executed, if their sentence was overturned and they were released. Oh yeah, I know, Snooks. That's why I'm passing out free straight jackets on my community page today. Fumble. Oh shit. I know. And if that's really a rental, damn, hate have to pay for that door. But not that I care, because I rent for my mama, so there's that. But no, I was really surprised the other day when I was looking and I found this roster at how many Texas death row inmates have actually either have their sentence commuted to life or they've actually had their convictions overturned and been released from prison. Like, I was like, what? I mean, you would only suspect that there would be a couple, not really, many, but I was surprised, quite surprised. So I do know that we had several people from Brazos County that were on death row, and like one of them, he killed this old lady, his neighbor, and buried her in the backyard, buried her in her own backyard. And he was sentenced to death, but because of his age and the mitigating circumstances, I guess, he got his sentence reduced to or commuted to life in prison without parole. So, well, girl, Ryan, I wish Texas would. So, Ruben, yeah, I mean, as far as you would think that with the system in place to even be able to sentence someone to death, that there would be enough evidence to fully support that they were sentenced to death. Like, and this is why people don't understand. It costs more for the state of Texas to put someone to death. Like, that whole process costs the taxpayers more money than what it does to house them for life. And it has to do with their automatic appeals and things like that. And they're afforded those. And the last thing you'd want in a death penalty case is to get a conviction and have it overturned on a technicality. Because guess what? You ain't coming back to retry that case. That would be double jeopardy. And can't do it. So, and that's why, people are always like, sentence them to death, sentence them to death. But that's not always the best option. If you want to actually make them pay for what they've done. I mean, look, I've studied criminals and criminal minds for a really long time. And while I am no professional, I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice with a minor in psychology. That's as far as my education went there. So I'm not a doctor or anything like that. But I just freaking sorry. Hit a pothole. Oh shit. Well, so much for that. I guess I didn't need to say it. You know how that goes. Buster, she's annoying, talking about how everyone hates her and she just causes others issues because everyone hates her. Oh, yeah. Snooks, for real. She needs to take notes. Who got blocked? Happy got blocked in Sharks for saying she liked Joy. Joy, he's got to be a lunatic too. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if he's putting up with all that bullshit. But I could say a little more. I'm not going to be nasty today. I'm not. I'm just going to give her a little bit of rub time so she can feel good about herself. Hopefully, she'll take it as me waving the white flag and she'll change that pubic hair on my head and her shorts to some nice brown flowy hair. Or bald headed. Just make me bald headed. I'm good with that too. Either way, makes no difference to me. But, and well, okay. Hang on. What did I miss? Bear with me a second. Oh, Christine, I'm not sure what's going on because, like, I miss. Oh goodness, I miss stuff in chat a lot, and I do apologize for that. But do know that my prayers are with you, and it will work out. It will work out. Joy got blocked for saying, "Now you know how it feels to have Jim go after you." And Joy was named a stalker after one post and then blocked. The shark called Jim to tattle on Joy. Wow. I mean, look, you can go look at that dude's channel and tell that he's not mentally there. I mean, and then somebody showed a video of him getting arrested. I mean, yeah. There's every time I turn around, it's more and more and more. And I look crazy. Again, straight jackets, free of charge. I will be handing those out after the show on my community page. Make sure you get yours. I'm be like, oh, was it Rodney King? Can't we all just get along? It's wonderful. Oh, he put his son up there. When are these people ever gonna fucking learn? Wow. Weak people. Weak people. I know, and y'all heard that too, huh? He called Christine's mom 47 times and her dad 31. Excuse me, almost Mr. El Presidente. Let me put a little respect on your name. At first, Candace. Mm-mm-mm. You know what? We can do a story time. How about that? Mm-hmm. We can definitely do a story time. I mean, shoot. The motherfucker don't mind crossing the boundaries talking about my kid. Right? So, yeah, I've only seen a couple of things about y'all. I really thought at first when I heard someone say his name, that they said DJ Shard Hitter, like shard, a shard. Mm-hmm. And then when I saw him, I was like, wait a minute. That spells shark, SHARK, not shard. And so I was like, maybe I wasn't too far off in my thinking, though. Not mine. Ruben. So I'm not alone. I'm not as crazy as Shelly thinks I am. Or that Bratty Gotti. Or Leanne. I mean, maybe I am, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, he called the tattletale. I'm fixing to have to start passing out baby bottles too with milk. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was. What does that even mean? Like, what is a shark hitter? I really do. I think it was a misspelling. Maybe he was doing speech to text when he was making up his name. I don't know. Girl, shut up. Well, congratulations on your new position, Betty. Shark shitter. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Let's talk about shitty grandmas, right? I mean, all it would take is one look to see. I can tell you this much. I don't care how young or old my grandchildren get, or how little or how much I've seen them. When I see them, I know they're mine. You know why? Huh? Because those genes travel. You're very welcome, Beth. I hope it pays you more than $18, but you know, hey, you're serving the country. So, oh yeah, and you swear Barbara wants to be so relevant. She wants to be so relevant. It's so disgusting. These old windbags. Jim Terry is a stalker. Apparently, he's on a rampage calling everybody this morning. Private numbers, numbers from different states, probably the popo. You know? Hey, look, don't y'all know that Florida is the place where gangsters get married? I'm just saying. I saw that the other day on a video, and I thought, you know what? When I get married in 1990, never. I'm so gangster. I'm going to Florida to do it. Man, look, some people shouldn't come on live when they are so fucked up. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. It's wild, honeybee. Yeah, it's wild how that happens. I know, Fumble. That's what I heard. Not thugs, baby. Gangster. Gangster. Hell, some of them so gangster they got their ex and their wife in the bed with them. Just saying. Can't get more gangster than that. Oh, yes. Habitual stalker is definitely what the document said. Habitual. That word was used. And somebody else's child was involved in that. Wasn't mine. But it's a matter of public record. A matter of public record. So, oh, yeah. What an interesting Saturday this has been so far. Or Sunday. Damn, I'm on the wrong day. Hey, Sandy, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Beth, no. I think you might. I think you might have to go out a little further for the gangsters. Yes, yes. Tumble. Oh, I haven't been gangster in a really long time. A really long time. But I mean, I could be if I needed to be, I guess. I'm gonna have to go get me some of those uh disappearing tattoos, you know, the kind that you get in the bubblegum, the Cracker Jack box. Mm. I know, Snooks. I'm sitting here thinking about running my ass into Lowe's real quick and picking up a few things myself. Cause I've been y'all between TT and Lacey H and going to these plant places. I've been looking online trying to scour and find exactly what I want because my gladiola garden is getting ready to bloom. They're shooting their little things up and the flowers are going to start coming out real soon. And I have a butterfly bush back there that I need to relocate, but I don't like it's already growing so pretty and I don't want to mess it up. Hey Ruben, you know you don't even have to write letters like that no more. Not here anyway. They get tablets. You can text. Oh, Beth, I love it when Lowe's has plants on sale, and you can always go back in their garden center to the ones that they have on clearance, and they won't be completely dead. You can get some of those back, and they're cheap. And I look at those all the time. Mm-hmm. But Snooks, probably we could probably figure out how to make you one of those. Like we could get a whole sleeve made. I I really think he was at a gymnastics meet yesterday. Sounded like the springboard kept somebody kept like you could hear every once in a while there'd be a loud noise and it sounded like a springboard. Like they use in gymnastics when they do the what is that thing? Hang on, let me look it up. Because that's gonna be a what gymnastics event uses a springboard. Oh, the vault. There we go. See, y'all know I don't watch no damn gymnastics. And it just makes you wonder, hey, Charlie. Just makes you wonder who's in gymnastics. TT, I don't. I don't use anything to hold them up. And right now they're really, really tall. And I do have some that end up falling over. Um, I have seen people take like the gardening stakes, like the long skinny rods, the wooden rods or whatever, and then just put string and tie it, long ways. Now my gladiola garden is probably close to 20 feet. And what I did is I kind of grouped them together so that they could use each other to not fall over because that's how they were growing in the wild when my mom dug them up in like clumps. Um, there were like little bunches of them intertwined, almost intertwined with each other. So that's kind of how I have mine right now. And I'll go out and take a video of them in a little bit. Oh, you go, Candace. What? Vault and springboard. There you go. Go. It's just Robbie. Tried it. The tops break off. Oh. Yeah, I would, if you can, or if you get new bulbs, like they're probably going to end up being smaller, of course, because they haven't been in the ground as long. But if you plant the new bulbs in between where you already have them, instead of digging them up and repositioning them, or at least wait till they flower before you dig them up and move them. Just let them go ahead and get the flower off of them, even if they fall over. So, Ruben, we're going to need to see some video of water aerobics happening. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Yeah, mine are probably close to it, if not a little bit taller. Yeah, they do get, and I didn't realize how tall they get. So, oh, wow, Mountain Girl. Yeah, our ground just doesn't freeze long enough to kill them off here. And I've been noticing, like, I didn't think that a lot of the tropical stuff that's out there would do good in my zone, but I'm seeing more and more stuff that actually would work. So I know that there's I think it's called a Pride of Barbados. It's a tropical plant, and it has, I think it's the one with the orange and yellow, or red and yellow. But we have some people down the road that have some of those growing. They're huge. And I'd love. Oh, old shirts, huh? I didn't think about that. Yet with gladiolas, if your ground freezes and stays frozen, then yeah, you got to bring them in. So, but I really want to get me some more elephant ears. I'm ready for some more elephant ears. Oh, see, I see the pictures of them, Jessica, but I don't know. Do they get big? Because I can't really tell. And that's, yeah. With gladiolas, just wait until they flower. And then once they flower, like right before, and actually, oh, wow. I didn't realize they got that big. Right before the first real like cold frost y'all have or whatever, dig up your gladiolas and put them in a brown paper bag. You can put a little bit of cinnamon in the brown paper bag. And the cinnamon helps keep fungus and stuff away. But you put them in a brown paper bag, and then you can just stick them in the closet or pantry, somewhere where it's dark, and they'll go dormant. And then when it comes around to spring, you can plant them again. So, yep, 100. Oh, yes, Charlie, I'm good at that too. I don't have a green thumb. My thumb is actually brown. I try to have a green thumb, and I do good for a little while, but I either water too much or I get pissed and I'm like, okay, I've been watering this thing and taking care of it, singing to it and all this good stuff, and I'm obviously doing something wrong, and so I leave it alone, and then they just die. So I'm like, WTF? But Sea Mountain Girl, yeah, that's me too. I just don't understand. But and let me tell you, I have an aloe vera plant that's in my windowsill in my kitchen. Y'all, I think I've watered this thing twice in a year. And it's still not dead. So, Jessica, they do. They do. And I'm not sure why, but they seem to love it. But I'll tell you the best is I do like those air plants that don't need soil. You just have to soak them. I love those air plants. I had a really pretty one. Yes, Mountain Girl. 100%. Well, I'm going to have to try to do that, Beth, because I've just let it sit up in the windowsill, and every once in a while it'll look like it's getting a little, like it needs a little water in there. And so I lithops, you water once in a blue moon. Oh, I have to look that up. See, y'all give me all kinds of good ideas. I didn't know. Yet, the yeah, I think Twin Mama's just taking a break. If that's who that was about. So, well, Beth, I look at the. It's not root bound. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, those fungus gnats, they are freaking relentless. Like, it is just so difficult sometimes to get them to go in my little mixture and drown themselves. So go figure. All right, party people. I've spent an hour of my Sunday making y'all listen to me because I demand everybody be in the principal's office. Line up, get your paddlings. Let me spank that bottom. Well, Beth, I had one of those. It wasn't aloe vera, but it was in the same family, I think. One of those yucatans or something. Um, and hang on, y'all. Give me just a second. Uh-uh. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, y'all. Sorry. I was just looking at something really interesting. My bad. But anyways, oh no, Roddy, you're gonna have to dig that up. You're gonna have to completely dig that up to get it to go away. Oh, you what? Mountain Girl, you've dug yours up? Isn't a yucca is it a bulb or is it a tuber? Yucca. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. I don't care. Oh man, it's got a lot of uses. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. Um, Contains chemicals that might reduce swelling. People use it for osteoarthritis, high blood pressure, joint pain, migraine, headaches, diabetes, and many other conditions. Wow. It says don't confuse yucca with cassava. They're not the same. Da, 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 da. I don't want to know about dosing with yucca. I want to know about getting rid of it. It says dig it out below the ground level. It should not continue to grow in the cold weather. Another thing that you can do to help kill the plant is soak the area with water. Allow the soil in which the yuccas are growing to become waterlogged, especially before the ground freezes for winter. It says that it may take several attempts to get rid of yucca plants. Sooner or later, the yucca roots will weaken and die. All righty. Huh. That's some shit. It looks like it's kind of like the gift that keeps giving. You're just gonna have to keep going at it, fighting with it, digging it up, set it on fire, all that. Candace, me too. I mean, she way surpassed me. Way surpassed me. I'm like, shoot. Oh wow, Mountain Girl, that is nuts. Yeah, I had one of those agave. They call them century plants, but it's not actually one of the ones that doesn't bloom for 100 years. Mine was more like a quarter century plant, and it got really big. It got like almost 10 feet tall, and then it shot that stalk up with the tree at the very top of it. It was huge, huge, and after it died, it throws pups while it's growing, the little baby plants off of it. I figured that those would take off and start growing. And nope, it didn't. It didn't. So it's like, well, hop, skip, jump, one bug lick, one big lick. So what's everybody's plans for the rest of the day? Y'all gonna be doing anything fun? Because I am. I'm fixing to go and spend some money that I don't need to be spending, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. You're on clean, play video games, and relax. I know I'm really in the mood to play a game or something, but I don't have any games to play. So laundry, yeah. I've been doing some laundry this weekend. I did. I feel like I adulted. You're working like a little hoe, Robbie. You out there with your Spidey Man costume on? That's how you can drum up some business, babe, and get your Spider-Man costume on. So we're here in a leap and a bound. We'll do your notary for you. Ooh, apple pie. Happy birthday, Jessica Lynn's mama. Banana Robbie. That's right. I love me some White Claw Robbie. Maybe going to stream on YouTube later because I found a VOD to use for Xbox Game Pass. It uses this new Doom game and it's enjoyable. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I'm still prescribed to you. So I'll be watching for that. Monopoly? I didn't know that you can stream play Monopoly. I'm going to have to look into some of these games. Because sometimes I just need a brain teaser. You know? And one day this week, I'm doing Ron Cully's World of Memes. Definitely doing that one. Going to feed horses and rest. All right. Oh, Lord, we're all going to get streaming Monopoly. And then we're going to end up having live stream wars about who's cheating in Monopoly. You took my Park Place. I don't care. You passed go and didn't collect $200 and went straight to jail. Well, I want my B&B Railroad. Can you give me my hotel? I want my house back. Yeah, I can hear it now. We're like, who's that walking down the street selling the weed? They need to go straight to jail card. Girl, don't you take my boardwalk. I'm putting a hotel on that. Weeding for the first time? Oh, Roddy, I do not envy you at all. I haven't done it yet. I got a hoe out there. I'm just going to take the hoe and go to work. Oh. Oh, that's good, Robbie. Yeah, that's right, Snook. Straight to jail. Straight to jail, bitch. For real. But been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Okay. All right. Well, have a great day. Grand Theft Auto? Hey. Do I need a joystick for that? How do I play? Can I play that with the mouse? I'm down to try it out. I was thinking more of like, what's one of those shooting, those pew pew games, Call of Duty or something like that. I know Inky used to play one where she would be running through and she'd be like shooting at people and they'd be shooting at her and whatnot. It looked like a lot of fun. I could have got down with that game. But on those like Mortal Kombats and stuff, I used to just take the controller and just push the buttons real fast. I didn't even know how to do any of that stuff. We'd smoke a blunt and sit there and I'd with my fingers and play. I didn't ever win hardly. Oh yeah, Snooks. I like Duck Hunt. That's a fun game. Now YouTube does have one of their playable games that's like a cannon and you shoot cannonballs out of it and you have to knock stuff over in so many tries. Yeah. So maybe one day. Maybe one day. All right, party people. It's been real and it's been fun. I don't know if it's been real fun, but don't forget straight jackets, psychotropic medications, whatever you need, get it from my community page. It'll be passed out for free. Y'all stay tuned. We might have story time at some point this week. I'm not sure. Maybe next week. There's no telling. And I will be live tomorrow at some point with the death row stuff. So while you're out there being blessed, Be a blessing to someone else. You might have that hit of Narcan that they need to come back from death. You never know. Just saying. Y'all come back now. You heard?